4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is JJ your leader with a 32 in the 508. Chris in second with a 31 in the 508, back 2.2. Chad in third with a 29 in the 508, back 4 seconds. Brian in fourth with a 28 in the 509, back 2.5. And Mike in fifth with a 25 in the 502, back 6 seconds. Caution in the center, stay tight in the center. All clear.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Chris, your leader. JJ in second, back 2.7. Brian in third, back 5.1. Chad in fourth, back 7.8. And Mike in fifth, back 10.2. Currently, JJ holds the fastest lap with an 8.7. Chris's fastest lap is a 9.1. Brian's fastest lap is a 9 flat. Chad's fastest lap is a 10 flat. And Mike's fastest lap is a 10.7. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. VTA Heat Race 2 coming up next.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Chris, your leader, with a 32 in the 505. JJ in second with a 31 in the 50, back 2.5. Brian in third with a 30 in the 507, back 10.1. Chad in fourth with a 28 in the 504, back 11.4. And Mike in fifth with a 27 in the 508, back 8.3. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. VTA Heat Race 2 coming up next.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds to race drivers. Final 60. It is Chris, your leader, with a 32 in the 505. JJ in second with a 32 in the 506, back 1.5. Brian in third with a 30 in the 507, back 15.5.
45 seconds left.
Chad in fourth with a 28 in the 501, back 11.3. And Mike in fifth with a 27 in the 508, back 13.5. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. 30 seconds left. Caution in the center, caution in the center. Center. Batteries underneath.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds remain. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
Snowman done.
Brian, you were done. Chris, you were done.
Chad Bradley
And
done.
Chad, you're done. Chris got the win with a 32 in the 505. Brian got second with a 30 in the 505. Chad got third with a 28 in the 508. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2 with TJ, Greg, John, Josh, Kyle, and Rob. For my marshals, I'm looking for Chris, Brian, Chad, and JJ.
John Sumner. Greg Huey. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kyle Brummett. Papa Smuff. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Rob Powley. TJ Holloway.
I have all my
15
drivers.
seconds to the start of the race.
I'm just looking for Brian. We'll get you guys lined up. It is TJ in 1, Greg in 2, John in 3, Josh in 4, Kyle in 5, and Rob in 6. TJ in 1, Greg in 2, John in 3, Josh in 4, Kyle in 5, and Rob in 6. All right, you guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. Caution on the right, stay tight on the right, tight on the right. All clear.
Four minutes
1 minute
left.
down, 4 to go. It is Josh, your leader, with a 32 in the 505. Rob in second with a 31 in the 504, back 1.6. Greg in third with a 29 in the 506, back 4.5. Kyle in fourth with a 29 in the 503, back half a second. TJ in fifth with a 29 in the 506, back 0.7. John in sixth with a 27 in the 502, back 4.3. You guys are chasing Chris's TQ, set in the previous heat with a 32 in the 505. 3 minutes left. It is Josh, your leader. Rob in second, back 3.6. Greg in third, back 2.2. Kyle in fourth, back 2.6. TJ in fifth, back 2.4. And John in sixth, back 3.9. Right now, Rob holds the fastest lap on an 8.76. Josh's fastest lap is a 7.77. Greg's fastest lap is a 7.77. John's fastest lap is a 9.1. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.9. And TJ's fastest lap is a 9.2.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Josh, your leader, with a 33 in the 506. Greg in second with a 32 in the 507, back 5.9. Kyle in third with a 30 in the 507, back 10.4. John in fourth with a 29 in the 503, back 4.2. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds race starts. Final 60. There's Josh, your leader, with a 33 in the 504. Greg in second with a 32 in the 502, back 5.5. Kyle in third with a 31 in the 507, back
45
10.8.
seconds left.
And John in fourth with a 30 in the 504, back 5.8. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1 with Steve, Greg, and David. Thirty seconds left. 30.
Fifteen seconds left.
Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
Greg Huey done.
Greg,
Kyle
you're done.
Brown
Kyle, you're done. John and
John
Josh,
Brown
you're
done.
both done. Josh
Kyle
got the
Smith
win
done.
and the TQ with a 33 in the 504. Greg got second with a 32 in the 503. Kyle got third with a 31 in the 504. And John got fourth with a 30 in the 504. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1 with Steve, Greg, and David. For my marshals, I'm looking for Josh, Greg, Kyle, and John.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Roebling. 15 seconds to the start of the race. David L. Greg Huey.
All right, we'll get you guys lined up. It is Steve in 1, Greg in 2, and David in 3. Steve in 1, Greg in 2, and David in 3. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. Steve, Greg, and David. Caution on the backstretch. Stay tight in the back. Tight in the back. All clear. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Greg, your leader, with a 37 and the 5.0. David in second with a 36 and the 5.07, back 3 seconds. Steve in third with a 30 and the 5.05, back 12 seconds. Caution on the right, stay wide on the right. All clear on the right. 3 minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 37, or now a 38 in the 5.07. Greg in second with a 37 in the 5.04, back 1.9. Right now, David holds the fastest lap with a 7.4, and Greg's fastest lap with a 7.7. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 1.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 30 in the 5.02. Greg in second with a 35 in the 506, back 17.7. David still holds the fastest lap at a 7.4, and Greg's fastest lap is a 7.6. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 1 with TJ, Brad, Kyle, Scott, both Scotts.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds, race drivers, final 60. It is David, your leader, with a 39 in the 507. Greg in second with a 36 in the 505, back 20
45 seconds left.
Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 1 with TJ, Brad, Kyle, Scott Uden, and Scott.
"30 seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30.
"15 seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10. Finish this lap, drivers. You'll be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
Greg Huey done.
Greg, you are done.
David L.
And
done.
David, you're done. David got the win with a 39 in the 505, and Greg got second with a 36 in the 504. Out on the tracker now is GT12 Heat Race 1 with TJ, Brad, Kyle, Scott Uden, and Scott. For my marshals, I am looking for David, Greg, Steve, and one volunteer.
Scott Uden. Scott Greenshield. Efrad Bink. Kyle Brummett. TJ Holloway. 1 minute.
I have all my drivers. I'm looking for all four of my marshals. I am looking for David, Greg, Steve, and one volunteer.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
We'll get you guys lined up. It is TJ in 1, Brad in 2, Kyle in 3, Scott in 4, Scott Uden in 4, and Scott in 5. TJ in 1, Brad in 2, Kyle in 3, Scott Uden in 4, and Scott in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go once you hear your name. TJ? Brad, Kyle, Scott Uten, and Scott. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Scott Uten, your leader, with a 35 in the
4
5
minutes left.
in the 5-0. Whoa. Scott in second with a 35 in the 505, back 1 second. TJ in third with a 33 in the 502, back 2.5. Kyle in fourth with a 31 in the 501, back 4 seconds. And Brad in fifth with a 30 in the 505, back 3.9.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Scott Uten, your leader. Scott in second, back 2.6. TJ in third, back 2.9. Kyle in fourth, back 6.8. And Brad in fifth, back 4.7. Currently, Scott Uten holds the fastest lap with an 8.2. Scott's fastest lap is an 8.3. TJ's fastest lap is an 8.5. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.93. And Brad's fastest lap is an 8.97. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 2.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Scott Uten, your leader, with a 35 in the 501. Scott in second with a 35 in the 507, back 3.7. TJ in third with a 34 in the 506, back 4.2. Kyle in fourth with a 32 in the 503, back 9.7. Brad in fifth with a 31 in the 502, back 5.6. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 2 with David, Nick, Hank, and Bill.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds, race drivers. Final 60. It is Scott Uten, your leader, with a 35 in the 501. Scott in second with a 35 in the 506, back 4.1. TJ in third with a 34 in the 504, back 5.4. And Kyle in fourth with a 32 in the 501, back 12.7. And Brad in fifth with a 31 in the 506, back 12.5. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 2. 30 seconds remain.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
Kyle Brummett done.
Kyle,
TJ
you are
Holloway
done. TJ, you are done.
Scott Uten done.
Scott Uten, you are done.
Brad Bink done.
Brad, you are done. Looking for last Scott.
Scott Greenshield done.
There's Scott. Scott Uden got the win with a 35 in the 5.0. Scott got second with a 35 in the 5.09. TJ got third with a 34 in the 5.04. Kyle got fourth with a 32 in the 5.0, and Brad got fifth with a 31 in the 5.06. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 2 with David, Nick, Hank, and Bill. For my marshals, I'm going to need both Scotts, TJ and Kyle.
Nick Zaley. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Bill Dillon. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Hank Cork. David L.
Just looking for Kyle. Looking for Kyle. Waiting on Kyle for my last marshal. Thank you. We'll get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Nick in 2, Hank in 3, and Bill in 4. David in 1, Nick in 2, Hank in 3, and Bill in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go. On the tone, or on your name, in less than 5. David, Nick, Hank, and Bill. You guys are chasing Scott's TQ with a 35 in the 5.0.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is David, your leader, with a 35 in the 5.05. Nick in second with a 31 in the 502, back 1.7. Bill in third with a 26 in the 511, back 6.3. And Hank in fourth with a 20 in the 512, back 18.2.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is David, your leader. Nick in second, back 33. Bill in third, back 4 seconds. And Hank in fourth, back 57.8. Currently, David holds the fastest lap with an 8.5. Nick's fastest lap is 9.1. Bill's fastest lap is a 9.5. And Hank's fastest lap is a 12.3. Coming up next is Fortec Heat Race 1.
Two minutes left.
Caution on the bottom right. Stay wide on the bottom right. All clear. 2 minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 35 in the 504. Nick in second with a 29 in the 501, back 35. Bill in third with a 27 in the 50, back 13.2. And Hank in fourth with a 19 in the 501, back 1 minute. Coming up next is Fortec Heat Race 1. Caution on the right. Stay wide on the right. Wide on the right. All clear. Stay tight on the right. All clear on the right.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds. Race drivers final 60. It is David, your leader, with a 35 in the 505. Nick in second with a 30 in the 507, back 43 seconds. Bill in third with a 27 in the 509,
left.
back 30. Caution in the center, stay wide in the center, wide in the center. Wide in the center. All clear. On 3 wheels.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds left. Up next is Fortec Heat Race 1.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
David L. Dunn.
David and Nick, you are done. And
Bill
there's
Dunn,
Bill.
done.
David got the win with a 35 in the 504. Nick got second with a 30 in the 502. And Bill got third with a 26 in the 50. Out on the track now is Fortec Heat Race 1 with Conrad, Jack, Chris, Chad, and Mike. For my marshals, I'm looking for Hank, Bill, Nick, and David.
Conrad Brunner. One minute to the start of the race. Jack Bradley. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Chad Bradley. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Monday. Chris Monday.
Yeah, my brother had a birthday party yesterday. Or we went out to dinner because he just turned 21 yesterday. So we were just out having dinner last night. I wanted to go though. That's what my wife does. Like, okay, the car handles now. And I was like, ooh, yeah, boys. I get that one every time it's like the end of race radio. It's like, ooh, yeah, boys. Yeah. I got Nick, I got Hank looking for Bill and David. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Conrad in 1, Jack in 2, Chris in 3, Chad in 4, and Mike in 5. Conrad in 1, Jack in 2, Chris in 3, Chad in 4, and Mike in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go. On the tone in less than 5. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Conrad, your leader, with a 28 in the 5:03. Chris in second with a 27 in the 5:0, back 1.4. Chad in third with a 26 in the 5:06, back 3.2. And Mike in fourth with a 21 in the 5:01, back 9.6.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Conrad, your leader. Chris in second, back 2 seconds. Chad in third, back 12.7. And Mike in fourth, back 30 seconds. Currently, Conrad holds the fastest lap with a 9.5. Chris's fastest lap is a 9.6. Chad's fastest lap is a 10.3. And Mike's fastest lap is an 11.2. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1. Caution in the center, caution in the center. All clear.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is Chris, your leader, with a 30 in the 5:06. Conrad in second with a 29 in the 5:08, back 6.6. Chad in third with a 26 in the 5:04, back 24.9. And Mike in fourth with a 22 in the 5:07, back 35 seconds. Up next is Formula One Heat Race 1. Final 60 seconds to race hours. Final 60. It is Chris, your leader, with a 29 in the 5:01. Conrad in second with a 29 in the 5:03, back 2.2. Chad in third with a 26 in the 5:0, back 22.4. And Mike in fourth with a 23 in the 5:06, back 34 seconds. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name. Conrad, you are done.
Chad Bradley done.
Chad, you are done.
Chris Munday done.
Chris, you are done. And Mike, you're done. Chris got the win with a 30 in the 5:08. Conrad got second with a 29 in the 5:01. Chad got third with a 27 in the 5:07. And Mike got fourth with a 23 in the 5:09. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1 with Scott, Kyle, Josh, and Conrad. For my marshals, I'm looking for Chris, Chad, Mike, and Jack.
Scott Uden. One minute to the start of the race. Conrad Brunner. Kyle Brummett. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Papa Smuff.
I have all my drivers looking for all four of my marshals.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Just looking for one volunteer. One final volunteer to start the race. Just looking for one volunteer. Looking for, thank you. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Scott in 1, Kyle in 2, Josh in 3, and Conrad in 4. Scott in 1, Kyle in 2, Josh in 3, and Conrad in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go. Once you hear your name, Scott, Kyle, Josh, and Conrad. Caution on the bottom right. Stay tight on the bottom right. All clear. 1 minute down. 4 to go. It is Josh, your leader, with a 34 in the 5.0. Scott in second with a 34 in the 5.05.
4 minutes
Back 1.1. Kyle in third with a 33 in the 5.08. Back 2.1. And Conrad in fourth with a 28 in the 5.02. Back 8.6. Caution on the left. Stay wide on the left. Wide on the left. All clear on the left. 3 minutes left. It is Josh, your leader. Scott in second. Back 1.7. Kyle in third. Back 14.3. And Conrad in fourth. Back 1.6. Right now, Josh holds the fastest lap with an 8.5. Scott's fastest lap is a 8.67. Kyle's fastest lap is 8.61, and Conrad's fastest lap is a 9.3. Two minutes left. It is Josh, your leader, with a 34 in the 5.0. Scott in second with a 34 in the 5.04. Back 1.8. Caution in the center. Stay wide in the center. Wide in the center. Kyle in third with a 31 in the 5.03. Back 17.7. Conrad in fourth with a 27 in the 5.06. Back 27 seconds. Final 60 seconds, race stars. Final
1
60.
minute left.
It is Josh, your leader, with a 34 in the 506. Scott in second with a 33 in the 50, back 2.4. Conrad in third with a 28 in the 510, back 51 and a half seconds. Kyle in fourth with a 27 in the 506, back 7.3. Thirty seconds left. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
Scott Uden done.
Scott, you were done. Josh, you were done. And here comes Conrad. There's Conrad.
Done.
Josh got the win with a 34 in the 505. Scott got second with a 34 in the 507. Conrad got third with a 29 in the 510. We'll come back at 8:20. Yep. Your guys' second round of heat races are posted.
Randy Wells. $12.7. $11.9. $12.8. $12.8. Nick Zaley. $11.3. 15.4. $11.1. 13.7. $11 flat. 10.4. Steve Roebling, 9.8. 14.8. 10-2, 12-1, 10-9, 9-1, 9-5, 12-3, 9 flat, 8-4, 7-9, 9-4, 12-9, 7-6, 9-1, 7-5, 9 flat, 18-9, 7-5, 9-4, 7-7, 11-7, 9-1, 7-4, 9-8, 8-2, 9-6, 7-9, 9-2, 15-3, 7-6, 9 flat, 10-3, 7-5, 9-2, 7-5, 8-9, 7-5, 18-7, 9-1, 8-3, 10-5, 7-7, 9-6, 8-7, 8-9, 15 flat, 22.8, 10-5, 10-4, 9 flat, 7-8, 9-2, 58.4, 7-7, 7-9, 12-5, 12-9, 7-7, 9-4, 10-5, 7-6, 11 flat, 7-6, 12-3, 7-8, 12-8, 10-3, 12-7, 10-9, 9-3, 53.6, 9-6, 10-6, 8-8, 10-9, 9-7. 10-3. 11-8. 11-3. 9-2. 10 flat. 9-2. 10-3. 9-1. 12-5. 16-3. 9-4. 11-2. 9-3. 10-2. 9-7. 10-3. 9-3. 10 flat. 9-4. 10-2. 8-9. 9-4. 13-5. 10-1. 9-8. 9 flat. 11-2. 9-5. 11-2. 9 flat. 9-6. 9-6. 10 flat. 10-6. 9-4. 9-6. 9-9. 9-6. 9-9. 8-8. 9-5. 9-3. 9-6. 9-3. 9-4. 9-5. 9-1. 9-3. 9 flat. 9-2. 9-5. 13-8. 9-2. 9-5. 12-5. 9 flat. 13-5. 9-5. 9-4. 9-8. 13 flat. 9-4. 9-2. 15 flat. 10 flat. 10-7. 14-1. 13-2. 9-2. 9-5. 11 flat. 9-1. 9-9. 9-6. 9 flat. 52.1. 9-3. 10 flat. 10 flat. 26.2. 10-4. 43.9. 9-6. 10-9. 9-5. 10-2. 9 flat. 10-5. 15-2. 9-4. 13 flat. 10-3. 10-8. 9-2.
Alrighty, it is 8:20. We got started our second round of heat races.
10-1.
Out first is VTA with Chad, JJ, Mike, Rob, and TJ. For my marshals, I'm looking for Josh, Scott, Conrad, and Kyle.
One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. JJ Truex. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Rob Powley. TJ Holloway. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Monday. Chad Bradley.
I got Josh out here. I got Kyle. Looking for Conrad and Scott. Thank you, Conrad. And here comes Scott. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Chad in 1, JJ in 2, Mike in 3, Rob in 4, and TJ in 5. Chad in 1, JJ in 2, Mike in 3, Rob in 4, and TJ in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go. On the tone in less than 5. Caution in the center, stay tight in the center, tight in the center. All clear. 1 minute down, 4 to go. It is JJ your leader with a 31 and the 506. Robin second with a 29 and the 503, back 2.7. Chad in third with a 28 and the 504, back 2.1. TJ in fourth with a 27 and the 508, back 2.5. And Mike in fifth with a 26 and the 504, back 1.4. Stay tight in the backstretch, tight in the back. All clear.
3 minutes
3
left.
minutes left. It is JJ your leader with a 32 in the 5:07. Now it is Rob your new leader with a 32 in the 5:06. JJ in second with a 32 in the 5:08. Back half a second. Chad in third with a 29 in the 5:05. Back 11 seconds. TJ in fourth with a 27 in the 5:02. Back 11.3. And Mike in fifth with a 26 in the 5:0. Back 1.1. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. VTA Heat Race 2 coming up next. Caution in the center. Stay wide in the center. Wide in the center. Wide in the center. All clear.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is Rob, your leader, with a 32 in the 5:08. JJ in second with a 30 in the 5:0, back 6.2. Chad in third with a 29 in the 5:05, back 8.1. Mike in fourth with a 27 in the 5:09. Final 60 seconds to race starts. Final 60. It is Rob, your leader, with a 32 in the 5:04. JJ in second with a 31 in the 5:08, back 10.2. Chad in third with a 28 in the 5:08, back 25 and a half. And Mike in fourth with a 27 in the 5:05, back 5.8. Coming up next is VTA Heat Race 2. VTA Heat Race 2
45
coming up
seconds
next.
left. Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Finish this
Rob
lap.
Power
Drivers will be
done.
done once you hear your name. Rob, you're done.
Mike Monday done.
Mike, you're done.
Chad
Chad
Bradley
and
done.
JJ, you're done.
JJ
Rob got the win with a
done.
32 in the 5:01. JJ got second with a 31 in the 5:05. Chad got third with a 28 in the 5:04. And Mike got fourth with a 27 in the 5:04. Up next is VTA Heat Race 2 with Josh, Greg, Chris, Kyle, John, and Brian. For my marshals, I'm looking for Rob, JJ, Chad, and Mike.
John Sumner. Greg Huey. Snowman. 1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Monday. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, I came up away for a second.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Kyle Brummett. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Papa Smurf.
All right, we'll get you guys lined up. It is Josh in 1, Greg in 2, Chris in 3, Kyle in 4, John in 5, and Brian in 6. Josh in 1, Greg in 2, Chris in 3, Kyle in 4, John in 5, and Brian in 6. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Josh, your leader, with a 33 in the 506. Kyle in second with a 30 in the 501, back 4.4. Brian in fourth with a 30 in the 504, back 1.5. John in fourth with a 30 in the 504, back 0.1. Greg in fifth with a 30 in the 508, back 1 second. And Chris in sixth with a 29 in the 503, back 1.1.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Josh, your leader. Kyle in second, back 5.3. Brian in third, back 2.5. Chris in fourth, back 4.4. John in fifth, back 2 seconds. And Greg in sixth, back 4.8. Right now, Josh holds the fastest lap on 8.6. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.9. Brian's fastest lap is an 8.9. Chris's fastest lap is a 9 flat. John's fastest lap is an 8.8. And Greg's fastest lap is an 8.8.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Josh, your leader, with a 33 and a 501. Stay wide on the right, wide on the right, wide on the right. All clear. It is Josh, your leader, with a 33 and the 501. Kyle in second with a 32 and the 505, back 8.2. Chris in third with a 31 in the 506, back 7.1. Brian in fourth with a 31 in the 507, back half a second. Greg in fifth with a 30 in the 503, back 4.1. John in sixth with a 30 in the 508, back 7.9. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds to race drivers. Final 60. It is Josh, your leader with a 32 in the 502. Stay wide in the center. All clear. Kyle in second with a 31 in the 501, back 6.9. Brian in third with a 31 in the 503, back half a second. Greg in fourth with a 30 in the 501, back 0.3. Brian in fifth. Now John moving up to fifth with a 30 in the 507, back 5.4. And Brian in sixth with a 30 in the 509, back 2.1. Coming up next is 12 scale heat race 1.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Stay wide in the backstretch. All clear.
Kyle Brummett done. Papa Smuff done. John Sumner done. Greg Huey done.
Josh, you were done. Kyle done.
Chris
Great, you were
done.
done. John, Chris,
Snowman
and Brian.
done.
Everyone is finished. Josh got the win with a 32 in the 502. Kyle got second with a 31 in the 50. Greg got third with a 31 in the 508. John got fourth with a 30 in the 504. Chris got fifth with a 30 in the 509. And Brian got sixth with a 30 in the 510. Up next is 12 scale heat race 1 with David, Greg, and Steve. For my marshals, I'm looking for Josh, Kyle, Greg, and John.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Roebling. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Greg Huey. David L.
We'll get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Greg in 2, and Steve in 3. Dave in 1, Greg in 2, and Steve in 3. You guys are all set and ready to go. Once you hear your name, David, Greg, and Steve. One minute down, 4 to go. It is
4
Steve,
minutes
your
left.
leader, with a 40 in the 501. David in second with a 40 in the 505, back half a second. Greg in third with a 37 in the 503, back 4.3.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Dave, your leader, with a 40 in the 502. Steve in second with a 40 in the 503, back 1/10. Greg in third, the 37 in the 50, back 8.1. Right now, David holds the fastest lap with a 7.40. Steve's fastest lap with a 7.41. Greg's fastest lap with a 7.8. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 1.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain. It is David, your leader, with a 40 in the 502. Steve in second with a 40 in the 507, back 3 seconds. Greg in third with a 38 in the 507, back 9.4. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 1 with Brad, Nick, Bill, and Hank.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds to race tires. Final 60. It is David, your leader, with a 40 in the 503. Steve in
45
second with a
seconds
39 in the 50, back 4.7. Greg in third with a 38 in the 507, back 11.5. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 1 with Brad, Nick, Bill, and Hank. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. 15 seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Finish this lap, drivers. You'll be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
David L. Dunn.
David, you are done. There's Steve
Greg Hugh
and
Dunn.
Greg. David got the
Steve
win with a
Hartland
40
Dunn.
in the 503. He also got the TQ. Steve got second with a 39 in the 503, and Greg got third with a 38 in the 507. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 1 with Brad, Nick, Bill, and Hank. For my marshals, I'm looking for David, Steve, Greg, and one volunteer.
Efrad Bink. Nick Lee. One minute to the start of the race.
Looking for Bill and Hank to make their check-in laps. Also looking for David, Steve, Greg, and one volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Bill Dillon. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Steve, Greg, and one volunteer.
Hank Cork.
Thank you, Conrad, for volunteering. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Brad in 1, Nick in 2, Bill in 3, and Hank in 4. Brad in 1, Nick in 2, Bill in 3, and Hank in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go. Once you hear your name, Brad, Nick, Bill, And Hank. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Brad, your leader, with a 32 in the 505. Nick in second with a 30 in the 50, back
left.
3 seconds. Bill in third with a 30 in the 507, back 2.1. And Hank in fourth with a 20 in the 508, back 25.8.
Three minutes left.
To 30 left, it is Nick, your leader, with a 32 in the 506. Brad in second with a 31 in the 506, back 4.2. Bill in third with a 29 in the 503, back 9.8. And Hank in fourth with a 21 in the 511, back 1 minute. Coming up next is GT12 Heat Race 2.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Nick, your leader. Brad in second, back 4.7. Bill in third, back 20.3. And Hank in fourth, back 1 minute. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 2. Caution in the center. All clear. Final 60 seconds, race hours. Final 60. It is Brad, your new
1
leader,
minute
with a
left.
31 in the 501. Nick in second with a 31 in the 502, back 1.2. Bill in third with a 20 in the 506, back 28.3. Hank in fourth with a 21 in the 511, back 1 minute. Up next is GT12
45
Heat Race
seconds
2 with
left.
Scott Uden, Dave, Scott, TJ, and Kyle.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
$15 seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds.
Nick's A lead done.
Yeah. Nick, you are done.
F. Radbink done.
Brad, you are done.
Bill Dillon done.
Bill, you are done. Looking for Hank. Brad got the win with a 32 in the 507. Nick got second with a 31 in the 50. Bill got third with a 28 in the 506. And Hank got fourth with an 18 in the 434. Up next is GT12 Heat Race 2 with both Scotts, David, TJ, and Kyle. For my marshals, I'm looking for David, Nick, Bill, and Hank.
Kyle Brummett. Scott Uden. TJ Holloway. Scott Greenshield. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Brad to the track.
David L.
We'll get you guys lined up. It is Scott Uten in 1, David in 2, Scott in 3, TJ in 4, and Kyle in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go. Once you hear your name, Scott Uten, David, Scott, TJ, and Kyle.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Scott, your leader, with a 36 on the 503. Scott Uden in second with a 36 on the 504, back 1/10. David in third with a 36 on the 506, back 2/10. TJ in fourth. Now Kyle moving up to fourth with a 29 in the 510, back 18.8.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Scott Uten, your leader, with a 36 on the 504. David in second with a 36 on the 504, back 1/10. Scott in third with a 35 on the 506, back 4.6. And Kyle in fourth with a 31 on the 508, back 17.6. Currently, Scott Uten holds the fastest lap with an 8.12. David's fastest lap is an 8.3. Scott's fastest lap is an 8.13. And Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.9. Coming up next is Fortec Heat Race 1. Fortec Heat Race 1 coming up next.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 36 on the 503. Scott in second with a 36 on the 505, back half a second. Scott in third with a 35 in the 505, back 5.7. Kyle in fourth with a 31 in the 504, back 24. Up next is Fortec Heat Race 1 with Chris, Conrad, Chad, Mike, and Jack. Final 60 seconds, race stars. Final 60. It is David, your leader, with a 36 on the 503. Scott in second. Scott Uden in second with a 36 on the 504, back 0.3. Scott in third with a 35 on the 507, back 9.6. And Kyle in fourth with a 31 on the 505, back 29.5. Up next is Fortec Heat Race 1. 30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Finish this lap, drivers. Will be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
Scott Uden done.
Scott,
David
you are
Bell
done.
done.
David, you're done.
Kyle Brummett done.
Kyle and Scott, you are done. David got the win with a 36 on the 504. Scott Uden got second with a 36 on the 504. Scott got third with a 35 on the 506. And Kyle got fourth with a 31 on the 501. Up next is Fortec Heat Race 1 with Chris, Conrad, Chad, Mike, and Jack. For my marshals, I would need both Scotts, David, and Kyle.
Conrad Brunner. 1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Monday. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Jack Bradley. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Scott, David, and Kyle.
Mike Monday. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
So that was rubber versus foam.
Chad Bradley.
Rubber tires. Foam tires. Scott. Oh wow. It's rolling. It's rolling. It was like, I don't know, 2.2 millifront ride height. It's like, I don't know how the hell it got that low. I'm like, I can't even get my ride height getting 100. And it's a 2.6 on the lowest set.
Interesting. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Chris in 1, Conrad in 2, Chad in 3, Mike in 4, and Jack in 5. Chris in 1, Conrad in 2, Chad in 3, Mike in 4, and Jack in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. Caution on the left. All clear. 1 minute down, 40 to go. It is Chris,
4
your
minutes
leader, with
left.
a 29 in the 508. Chad in second with a 27 in the 509, back 4 seconds. Conrad in third with a 26 in the 508, back 1.9. Mike in fourth with a 26 in the 505, back 1.3. And Jack in fifth with a 20 in the 513, back 14 and a half.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remain. It is Chris, your leader. Chad in second, back 7.1. Conrad in third, back half a second. Mike in fourth, back 4.2. And Jack in fifth, back 16. Currently, Chris holds the fastest lap with a 9.5. Chad's fastest lap is a 9.9. Mike's fastest lap is a 10.2. Conrad's fastest lap is a 9.7. And Jack's fastest lap is a 10.6. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Chris, your leader, with a 30 and the 5.0. Chad in second with a 28 and the 5.08, back 16 and a half. Mike in third with a 28 and the 5.09, back half a second. Conrad in fourth with a 28 and the 5.11, back 0.7. Jack in fifth with a 24 and the 5.01, back 20.2. Up next is Formula One Heat Race 1.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds race cars, final 60. It is Chris, your leader, with a 31 and the 5.08. Conrad in second with a 28 and the 5.06, back 21.4. Mike in third with a 28 and the
5
5.08,
seconds
back
left.
1 second. Chad in fourth with a 27 and the 5.08, back 8.5. And Jack in fifth with a 25 and the 5.07, back 20 seconds. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1. 30 seconds
30
remain.
seconds
30
left.
seconds remain.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
Chad Bradley done.
Chad, you are done.
Conrad Bradley
Jack,
done.
you are done. Conrad,
Jack
you are done.
Bradley
Looking
done.
for Mike and Chris.
Chris Monday
There's
done.
Chris looking for Mike.
Mike Monday done.
There's Mike. Chris got the win with a 31 and the 5.07. Conrad got second with a 28 and the 5.03. Mike got third with a 28 and the 5.10. Chad got fourth with a 27 and the 5.03. And Jack got fifth with a 24 and the 5.04. Coming up next is Formula One Heat Race 1 with Josh, Scott, Conrad, and Kyle. For my marshals, I'm looking for Chris, Conrad, Mike, and Chad. Let me fix that. I'm looking for Chris, Mike, Chad, and Jack.
Conrad Brunner. Kyle Brummett. 1 minute to the start of the race.
For my marshals,
Scott
I'm looking
Newton.
for Chris, Chad, Jack, and one volunteer.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for one volunteer.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Papa Smuff.
Thank you, John. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Josh in 1, Scott in 2, Conrad in 3, and Kyle in 4. Josh in 1, Scott in 2, Conrad in 3, and Kyle in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go. Once you hear your name, Josh, Scott, Conrad, and Kyle. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Scott, your leader, with a 34 in the 5-0. Josh in second with a 34 in the 5-05, back
left.
0.8. Kyle in third with a 34 in the 5-08, back half a second. And Conrad in fourth with a 32 in the 5-0, back 1.7. You guys are chasing Josh's TQ with a 34 in the 5-05. Three minutes
3
left.
minutes
It is
left.
Scott, your leader, with a 34 in the 5-04. Josh in second with a 34 in the 5-07, back 1.1. Kyle in third with a 33 in the 5-01, back 1 second. And Conrad in fourth with a 32 in the 5-04, back 5 seconds. Right now, Scott holds the fastest lap with an 8.5. Josh's fastest lap is an 8.6. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.8. And Conrad's fastest lap is an 8.9. Caution on the right, stay tight on the right, tight on the right, tight on the right. All clear.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Scott, your leader, with a 34 in the 5-04. Josh in second with a 34 in the 5-08, back 2.3. Kyle in third with a 33 in the 5-08, back 6.2. And Conrad in fourth with a 30 in the 5-0, back 13.8. Caution in the center, stay tight in the center, tight in the center. All clear. Final 60 seconds to race tires. Final 60.
1 minute
It is
left.
Scott, your leader, with a 34 in the 5-03. Josh in the second with a 34 in the 5-06, back 2.6. Kyle in third with a 32 in the 5-05, back 14.4. And Conrad in fourth with a 31 in the 5-08,
45
back
seconds left.
9.9. .30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
What was that? Yes, you are at the moment.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds left. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your name.
Papa Smurf done.
Josh and
Using
Scott,
done.
you're done.
Kyle Brummett done.
Kyle
Conrad
and
Brummett done.
Conrad are done. Scott got the win and the TQ with a 34 in the 502. Josh got second with a 34 in the 505. Kyle got third with a 31 in the 501, and Conrad got fourth with a 31 in the 505. We'll come back at 9:45. We'll come back at 9:36 in 10 minutes. Your guys' main events are posted. We start in 10 minutes.
Efrad Bink. Randy Wells. Nick Zaley. 9-7. 10-6. 9-5. 12-1. 9 flat. 9-2. 9-7. 8-6. 9-8. 9-1. 10-7. 25.6. Steve Roebling. 10-5. 11-7. 14-9. 10-7. 10-2. 10-8. 9-6. 8 flat. 10-1. 10-2. 7-5. 51.8. 9-3. 7-7. 10 flat. 16-7. 7-7. 9-7. 9-3. 7-7. 10-5. 10-6. 9-7. 14-9. 9-5. 9-1. 8-8. 10-5. 9-4, 9-3, 9-4, 9-3, 8-7, 9-4, 9 flat, 10-4, 17-9, 13-4, 9 flat, 11 flat, 10-2, 13-1, 9 flat, 9-6, 12-1, 8-5, 17-9, 9-6, 9-3, 9-6, JJ Truax, 8-7, 9-5, 9-5, 9-7, 8-7, 9-2, 9-6, 9-3, 9-3, 9-4, 10-1, 9-6, 9-3, 9-1, 10-4, 9-3, 9-6, 9-6, 9-6, 8-6, 8-8, 9-9, 11-3, 9-1, 8-7, 9 flat, 9-1, 9-1, 11-3, 11-6, 8-6, 9-3, 9-1, 10-2, 9-4, 9-9, Steve Roebling, 9-2, 10-2, 8-8, 20.4, 9-2, 9-1, 9-2, 15-4, 9-4, 9 flat, 9 flat, 8-9, 10-4, 9-3, 14-8, 8-9, 8-6, 9-3, 9-3, 8-9, 9 flat, 10-2, 9-1, 9 flat, 8-4, 8-5, 9-2, 9-1, 8-9, 8-9, 9-3, 9 flat, 9-1, 8-8, 8-9, 8-8, 9 flat, 9 flat, 9 flat, 8-5, 9 flat, 14 flat, 8-9, 8-8, 8-6, 8-2, 12-3, 12-8, 8-4, 15-9, 9-6, 8-7, 23.3, 9-2, 8-4, 20 flat, 9-1, 9-2, 8-1, 8-7, 9 flat, 11-1, 8-2, 8-9. 9 flat. 9-1. 8-2. 8-9. 8-5. 8-6. 10-2. 8-8. 9-5. 8-2. 9-1. 9 flat. 9-1. 8-2. 9-8. 9 flat. 8-8. 9-1. 13-4. 12-5. 9-6. 9-3. 9-6. 9-1. 9 flat. 8-5. 9-6. 9-4. 11-4. 9-5. 9-2. 9 flat. 8-6. 9-1. 9-9. 9-7. 9 flat. 9-8.
Alrighty guys, the time is 9:37. We are ready to start with your mains. Up first on the track at this time is going to be that VTA B main. VTA B main, that is John Sumner, Brian, Chad, Mike, and TJ. John, Brian, Chad, Mike, and TJ.
1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Chad Bradley. Snowman. 15 seconds to the start of the race. John Sumner. Mike Monday. TJ Holloway.
And let us get our turn marshals out to the track, please. Turn marshals GT12A Mainers. If I could have David, Scotty, Scott, and Kyle. David, Scotty, Scott, and Kyle out to the track to turn marshal, please. While we wait on our marshals, guys, your lineup for this race is going to be Mr. Sumner in the 1 spot. We got Brian in the 2, Chad in the 3, Mike in the 4, and TJ in the 5. John 1, Brian 2, Chad 3, Mike 4, TJ in the 5. Looking for those marshals out to the track, please. There is Kyle, there is Scotty. Let me have David Lee and Scott Uten, please.
Well, you can in 5 minutes. Were you being serious? Alrighty. Alright, you guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. Top 2 will advance. Top 2. Caution, the center, stay tight in the center, tight in the center. All clear. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Brian, your leader. John in second, back 2.5. TJ in third, back 1.3. Mike in fourth,
4
back
minutes left.
3.2. And Chad in fifth, back 7.3. Three minutes
3 minutes
left. It is
left.
Brian, your leader. John in second, back 3.2. Mike in third, back 12.5. Chad in fourth, back 3.1. And TJ in fifth, back 0.8. Right now, Brian holds the fastest lap with a 9.05. John's fastest lap is a 9.09. Mike's fastest lap is a 10.1. TJ's fastest lap is a 9.2. And Chad's fastest lap is a 9.7. Remember, top 2 advance, top 2. Caution on the front, stay tight in the front. Clear on the front stretch. Two minutes left. It is Brian, your leader.
Left.
John in second, back 3.6. Mike in third, back 14.4. Chad in fourth, back half a second. And TJ in fifth, back 4 seconds. Coming up next is GT12 B main with Brad, Nick, Dylan, and Hank. Caution on the left, stay tight in the left, tight in the left. All clear. Caution on the backstretch. All clear. Final 60 seconds to race drivers.
1
Final
minute left.
60. It is Brian, still your leader. John in second, back 0.9. Chad in third, back 16.7. Mike in fourth, back half a second. And TJ in
45
fifth, back
seconds left.
3.4. Coming up next is GT12 B main with Brad, Nick, Bill, and Hank. Thirty seconds
30
remain.
seconds
30
left.
seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Caution in the center. All clear. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your
John
name. Don't
Sumner
stop
done.
till you hear your name. John, you are done.
Mike Monday done.
Mike, you are done. Brian, you are
Snowman
done.
done.
Chad, you are done.
Chad
And
Bradley
there's
done.
TJ.
TJ
John got the
Holloway
win
done.
with a 30 in the 503. Brian got second with a 30 in the 508. John and Brian are your two bump ups. Chad got third with a 28 in the 509. TJ got fourth with a 28 in the 510. And Mike got fifth with a 27 in the 507. Up next is GT12 B main with Brad, Nick, Bill, and Hank. For my marshals, I'm looking for John, Brian, Chad, and TJ.
One minute to the start of the race. Bill Dillon. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Just looking for... Never mind, he's right in front of me.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Efrad Bink. Hank Cork. Nick Zaley.
All right, let's get you guys lined up. It is Brad in 1, Nick in 2, Bill in 3, and Hank in 4. Brad in 1, Nick in 2, Bill in 3, and Hank in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. Top 2 will advance, top 2. Caution on the left. All clear. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Brad, your leader.
4
Nick
minutes
in
left.
second, back 0.8. Bill in third, back 7.2. And Hank in fourth, back 15.3. Looks like it is Nick, your new leader. Brad dropping down to second, back 0.3.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left. It is Brad, your leader. Nick in second, back 1.6. Bill in third, back 20 seconds. And Hank in fourth, back 33.3. Currently, Brad holds the fastest lap on an 8.7. 8.74. Nick's fastest lap is an 8.75. Bill's fastest lap is a 9.9. And Hank's fastest lap is 11.9. Two minutes left. It is Brad, your leader.
2 minutes
Nick in
left.
second, back 1.6. Bill in third, back 25.7. And Hank in fourth, back 41.3. Coming up next is Fortec A-Main. Fortec A-Main coming up next. Caution on the bottom right. Stay wide on the bottom right. Wide on the bottom right. All clear.
One minute
Final
left.
60 seconds. Race hours final 60. It is Brad, your leader. Nick in second, back .4. Bill in third, back 33. And Hank in fourth, back 1 minute. Right now, the
45 seconds
closest
left.
race is for your lead between Nick and Brad. It still shows
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. 30. Up next is Fortec A main. Fortec A main coming up next. Brad is
15
slowly
seconds left.
reeling in your leader. Every time I say his name, say Brad.
Nick's a lead.
Finish this lap. You'll be done once you hear your name. Nick, you are done.
Efrad Bing
Brad,
done.
you are done.
Hank Cork done.
Hank, you are done. And
Bill
Bill,
Dillon
you're
done.
done. Nick got the win with a 32 in the 501. Brad got second with a 32 in the 505. Bill got third with a 29 in the 510. And Hank got fourth with a 21 in the 508. Nick and Brad are your two bump ups. Up next is Fortec A main with Chris, Conrad, Mike, Chad, and Jack. For my marshals, I'm looking for Hank, Bill, Brad, and Nick.
One minute to the start of the race. Chris Monday. Jack Bradley. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
For my marshals, I'm looking for Nick, Brad, Bill, and Hank.
Mike Monday. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Chad Bradley.
Personally, I don't think the radio has much to do with it. It's really just all in the settings of what you can do. As in your car is like kind of darting. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Put some exponential flip and it's not as touchy. Hey, Conrad, your transponder is not reading.
Conrad Brunner.
Gotcha, Conrad. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Chris in 1, Conrad in 2, Mike in 3, Chad in 4, and Jack in 5. Chris in 1, Conrad in 2, Mike in 3, Chad in 4, and Jack in 5. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. One minute down, 4 to go. It is Conrad, your leader. Chris in second, back 0.8. Jack in third, back 1/10. Chad in fourth, back half a second. And Mike in fifth, back 3 seconds. Three minutes left. It is Conrad, your leader. Chris in second, back 1.7. Jack in third, back 2.7. Chad in fourth, back 1/10. And Mike in fifth, back 4.2. Currently, Chris holds the fastest lap with a 9.6. Conrad's fastest lap is a 9.9. Jack's fastest lap is a 10.3. Mike's fastest lap is a 10.6. And Chad's fastest lap is a 10.5. Two minutes left. It is Chris, your leader. Jack in second, back 5.9. Mike in third, back 4.4. Chad in fourth, back half a second. And Conrad in fifth, back 3.3. Coming up next is 12th scale A-Main. 12th scale A-Main coming up next. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done
Chad
once you
Bradley
hear
done.
your name.
Jack
Chad, you are
Bradley
done. Jack, you are done.
Mike Monday
Mike,
done.
you are done.
Chris Monday
Chris
done.
and Conrad, you are done.
Conrad Brunner
Chris
done.
got the win with a 29 to 507. Mike got second with a 27 to 503. Conrad got third with a 27 to 507. Chad got fourth with a 26 and a 501. And Jack got fifth with a 26 and a 502. Up next is 12 scale A main with David, Steve, and Greg. For my marshals, I'm looking for Chris, Conrad, and Chad.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Roebling. Greg Huey. 15 seconds to the start of the race. David L.
All right, we'll get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Steve in 2, and Greg in 3. David in 1, Steve in 2, and Greg in 3. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. One minute down, 7 to go. It is Dave, your leader. Steven second, back 2.5. Caution on the front. Caution on the front. All clear. Two minutes down, 6 to go. It is Steve, your leader. David in second, back half a second. But David does have the fast lap with a 7.3. Steve's fastest lap is a 7.5. Stay tight on the bottom left. That was cool. Five minutes left. 5 minutes. You guys are halfway done. 4 minutes down, 4 to go. It is David, your leader. Steven second.
4 minutes
Back
left.
1 minute. Coming up next is Formula One A main. Three minutes left. It is David, your leader, with a 60 in the 801. Steven second with a 47 in
3
the
minutes
801.
left.
Back 1 minute. David's fast lap is a 7.3 and Steve's fastest lap is a 7.5. Caution the center. All clear. Oh, it is?
2 minutes left.
No. I've never had one that's not. Yes. Minute 30 left. It is David, your leader, and Steven second. Back a minute 17. Coming up next is Formula One A main with Scott, Josh, Kyle and Conrad. Final 60 seconds, race drivers. Final 60. It is Dave, your leader. Steve in second.
1
Back
minute
1
left.
minute. Up next is Formula One A main.
Forty-five seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Finish this lap, drivers. You'll be done once you hear your name. Don't stop till you hear your name.
David L. Dunn.
Dave, you are done. And
Steve Rogan
Steve, you are
done.
done. Dave got the win with a 61 in the 804. And Steve got second with a 51 in the 809. Up next is Formula One A main with Scott, Josh, Kyle,
Kyle
and
Brummett.
Conrad. For my marshals, I'm looking for David, Steve, Greg, and one volunteer.
Scott Uden. Conrad Brunner. One minute to the start of the race. Papa Smuff.
Looking for David, Steve,
45
and
seconds
Greg.
to the start of the race.
I don't see anything.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
You don't have to. I already have one. Already. Just looking for Steve. Thank you. We'll get you guys lined up. It is Scott in 1, Josh in 2, Kyle in 3, and Conrad in 4. Scott in 1, Josh in 2, Kyle in 3, and Conrad in 4. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. 1 minute down, 4 to go. It is Scott, your leader.
4 minutes
Josh
left.
in second, back 0.7. Kyle in third, back 1.6. And Conrad in fourth, back 8.2. Three minutes left. It is Scott, your leader. Josh in second, back
3
1.3.
minutes left.
Kyle in third, back 4.3. And Conrad in fourth, back 11.2. Currently, Josh holds the fastest lap with an 8.4. Scott's fastest lap is an 8.6. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.8. And Conrad's fastest lap is a 9.4. Coming up next is VTA A main.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. It is Scott, your leader. Josh in second, back 2.3. Kyle in third, back 5.5. And Conrad in fourth, back 16. Coming up next is VTA A main. VTA A main coming up next. Caution on the right. Stay wide on the right. Wide on the right.
1 minute left.
All clear. Final 60 seconds. Race drivers. Final 60. It is Scott, your leader. Josh in second. Back 2.5.
45
Conrad.
seconds left.
No, he stays in fourth. Kyle in third, back 21. And Conrad in fourth, back 18.7. Up next is VTA A main. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds remain. 10 seconds. Caution on the backstretch. Caution on the backstretch. Stay tight. All clear. Finish this lap, drivers. You'll be done once you hear your name.
Scott Newton.
Scott, you are done.
Pappas McFly.
Josh, you are done.
Kyle Brunner.
Kyle, you are done. And there
Conrad
is
Brunner done.
Conrad. Scott got the win with a 34 in the 505. Josh got second with a 34 in the 505. An eighth of a second off. Kyle in third with a 31 in the 508. And Conrad in fourth with a 30 in the 511. Out on the tracker now is VTA A main with Josh, Rob, Greg, Chris, Kyle, JJ, John, and Brian. Scott.
John Sumner. Greg Huey.
For my marshals, I'm looking for Scott, Conrad, and 2 volunteers.
JJ Truax. Snowman. Rob Powley. Kyle Brummett. 1 minute to the start of the race. Papa Smurf. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Scott and 2 volunteers. Here comes Scott. Just needing 2 volunteers.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for 2 volunteers.
15 seconds to
Any
the start
2
of
of
the
you?
race.
Just needing 2 volunteers. Let's get you guys lined up. It is Josh in 1, Rob in 2, Greg in 3, Kyle in 4, JJ in 5, John in 6, and Brian in 7. Josh in 1, Rob in 2, Greg in 3, Kyle in 4, JJ in 5, John in 6, and Brian in 7. Still looking for 2 marshals. Any 2 of you guys in the pits? I can use you to marshal. Thank you. Just needing 1 volunteer. Just needing 1 volunteer. Just needing 1 volunteer. Any of you in the pits, I can use you. Looking for 1 marshal. Needing 1 marshal. Any of you in the pits? Greg. Is Greg still here? I should have checked before. How about... Hey, Nick. Could I use you to marshal? That's my luck. Out of the entire 5 drivers, the one I called is the only one that's in this race. All right. You guys are all set and ready to go on the tone in less than 5. 1 minute down, 7 to go. It is Josh your leader. Rob in second, back 1.7. Greg in third, back 0.7. Kyle in fourth, back 1 second. JJ in fifth, back half a second. Brian in sixth, back 0.3. And John in seventh, back 3.1. Stay tight in the back, tight in the back stretch, tight in the back stretch. All clear. 6 minutes left. It is Josh your leader. Greg in second, back 2.1. Rob in third, back half a second. JJ in fourth, back 2.4. Kyle in fifth, back 5.2. Brian in sixth, back 2 seconds. And John in seventh, back 10.9. Right now, Josh holds the fastest lap with an 8.6. Greg's fastest lap is an 8.7. Rob's fastest lap is an 8.7. JJ's fastest lap is an 8.9. Kyle's fastest lap is an 8.9. Brian's fastest lap is an 8.6. And John's fastest lap is an 8.6. Caution the center. Stay very tight in the center. All clear in the center. Five minutes left. It is Josh your leader. Greg in second, back 2.7. Rob in third, back 1.6. JJ in fourth, back 3.5. Kyle in fifth, back 5.4. And Brian in sixth, back 9.9. You guys are halfway done. 4 minutes down, 4 to go. It is Josh your leader. Greg in second, back 3.5. Rob in third, back 2.2. JJ in fourth, back 4.8. Kyle in fifth, back 6.8. And Brian in seventh. Brian in sixth, back 7.8. Coming up next is GT12 A main. Three minutes left. It is Josh your leader. Greg in second, back 3.5. Rob in third, back 1.6. JJ in fourth, back 5.9. And Brian in fifth, back 13.9. Josh still holds the fastest lap with an 8.6. Greg's fastest lap is an 8.74. Rob's fastest lap is an 8.72. JJ's fastest lap is an 8.9. And Brian's fastest lap is an 8.8. As I say that, Rob lays down the fastest lap so far with an 8.4. Two minutes left. It is Josh your leader. Greg in second, back 4.7. Rob coming up on second, back half a second. JJ in fourth, back 10 seconds, and Brian in fifth, back 11.2.
One minute
Final
left.
60 seconds, race drivers, final 60. It is Josh, you are the leader. Greg in second, back 5.8. Rob in third, back 2.7. JJ in fourth, back 11.5. And Brian in fifth, back 8
45
seconds.
seconds left.
Up next is GT12 A main.
Thirty seconds left.
30 seconds remain. 30 seconds.
Fifteen seconds
Stay
left.
wide on the backstretch, wide on the backstretch. All clear. 10 seconds left, 10 seconds. Finish this lap. Drivers will be done once you hear your
JJ
name.
Truex
Don't stop
done.
till you hear your name.
Greg,
JJ, you are done. Greg, you are
Rob
done. Rob, you are done.
Thomas is
Josh
done.
and Brian, you're
Snowman
all
done.
done. Josh got the win with a 54 in the 806. Greg got second with a 53 in the 804. Rob got third with a 53 in the 805. JJ got fourth with a 51 in the 802. And Brian got fifth with a 50 in the 807. Our last and final race is GT12 A main with David's, both Scots, TJ, Kyle, Nick, and Brad.
Scott Uden. Scott Greenshield.
For my marshals, I'm looking for JJ, Rob, Greg, and Josh.
F. Brad Bink. One minute to the start of the race. Nick Saley. "45 seconds to the start of the race. David L. Kyle Brummett. 30 seconds to the start of the race. TJ Holloway. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Just looking for Greg for my last marshal. We'll get you guys lined up. It is David in 1, Scott Uden in 2, Scott in 3, TJ in 4, Kyle in 5, Nick in 6, and Brad in 7. David in 1, Scott Uden in 2, Scott in 3, TJ in 4, Kyle in 5, Nick in 6, and Brad in 7. You guys are all set and ready to go. On the tone in less than 5. Caution in the center, stay wide in the center, wide in the center. All clear. Oh. One minute
4
down,
minutes
4 to
left.
go. It is Dave, your leader. Scott Uden in second, back 1/10. Scott in third, back 0.3. TJ in fourth, back half a second. Nick in fifth, back 4.6. Kyle in sixth, back 3.8. And Brad in seventh, back 1.9. Oh no!
3 minutes left.
.240 left. It is Dave, your leader. Scott in second, back 0.2. TJ in third, back 4.5. Scott Uden in fourth, back 2.2. Nick in fifth, back 3.5. Kyle in sixth, back 4.1. And Brad in seventh, back 4.8. Caution on the left, stay tight on the left. All clear.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to the left. It is Scott, your new leader. David in second, back 1 second. Scott Uden in third, back 7.7. TJ in fourth, back 4.6. Nick in fifth, back 4.3. Kyle in sixth, back 4.5. And Brad in seventh, back 5.7. Final 60 seconds, race drivers. Final 60. It is
1
Dave,
minute
your
left.
leader. Scott in second, back 4 seconds. Scott Uden in third, back 1 second. TJ in fourth, back 8.4. Brad in fifth, back 8.6. Kyle in sixth, back 3.9. And Nick in seventh, back
45
4.5.
seconds left.
Thirty seconds
30
remain.
seconds
30
left.
seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Finish
Brad
this
being
lap.
done.
Drivers will be done once you hear your name. Brad,
Scott
you are
Beach,
done.
Scott
Both
Hinton done.
Scots, you are done.
Nick Saley
Nick,
done.
you are done. Kyle, you're done.
Kyle
TJ,
Bryant done.
and David, you're
TJ
done.
Holloway done.
All of you are done.
David L done.
David got the win with a 35 in the 507. Scott got second with a 34 in the 503. Scott Uden got third with a 34 in the 504. TJ got fourth with a 33 in the 507. Brad got fifth with a 31 in the 50. Nick got sixth with a 31 in the 506. And Kyle got seventh with a 31.